ਇੱਕੋ ਬੋਲੀ। ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਲੰਡਨ ਆਈ ਤੇ ਲੰਡਨ ਬ੍ਰਿਜ ਦਾ ਟੂਰ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਰਹੋ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਬੋਟ ਦੇ ਨਜ਼ਾਰੇ ਕਰਾਉਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਨਾਲੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਲੰਡਨ ਦੇ ਨਜ਼ਾਰੇ ਕਰਾਉਂਦੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ।
वीडियोस दे चलो। Let's go. Oh. Let's go. इतना करके ना खड़ी हो जाओ। No, just stand here. You put your hand in your. That's it. Yeah. इधर सीधे को खड़े हो जाओ, सीधे होके खड़े हो जाओ इधर से। अच्छा ओके आ जाते भाजी, तुसी ला लेंदे चक्कर, दिन मिल जाते नाले। हाँ जी चलो इंशाल्लाह फिर से ही।
Okay folks, so for those who just joined us, welcome aboard the London Rose. That is the name of the vessel you're travelling aboard. This vessel is licensed to carry up to 250 passengers. And we're going to go through Tower Bridge. Coming up on the right is the Tower of London. The Tower of London has been here for many things in that time. A mint, an observatory, a prison, a palace, a treasury, even a zoo. There was a zoo 200 years ago. They had elephants. Unfortunately, they didn't know a lot about elephants, so they gave them a diet of red wine and bread. The elephants did not live very long lives, but happy ones, so we're told. Ahead of us now is a traditional Thames sailing barge wheel. It's 100 years old this year. In a moment, the sailing barge will be turning, and it will then be going on the Tower Bridge will be open behind us. As I said earlier on today, the bridge is due to open 8 times this evening. Watermen like myself and Mikey, our training is 5 years. Thames Watermen have been working on this river for hundreds of years. The training used to be 7 years, now it's 5. In your 5, recognise this ship because it does indeed have absolutely lots to do with the Pirates of the Caribbean films. That's every single one. And that, of course, folks, is away because they're normally dropped or lost. This bridge is very awkward one-way systems to get on it, and it's hidden between the buildings. So very rare to see people on this bridge. We're now going to be going over to Bankside Pier, if you'd like to stop here. Bankside Pier, on the left, just outside of Shakespeare's Globe Theatre, a replica to his original. We'll tell them what type of show was have a symbol outside. If it's like the Red Lion pub, there's a wooden board with a red line on. Again, that was because barely anyone. It has the second largest freestanding dome in the world, so I'd highly recommend seeing it. I do it once a year, but the best is the
Austrian Polo Cathedral.
Ahead of us now is the Blackfriars train station. Yes, indeed, folks, that bridge dead ahead of us is not just a bridge, it is a train station. Because of that, it's the most expensive bridge ever to be built on the Thames. It cost £620 million. They built it for the London 2012 Olympics. Once it was finished in 2013, that is British train time. Most expensive in Europe and most unreliable in America. The next bridge you're going to see is the Blackfriars Road Bridge, opened by Queen Victoria herself. She had a lot of input into the design of this bridge. Look at the tops of the bridge, the pillars, they're designed to be like Jack Morgan's, the Blackfriars monastery, and the believe it or not, folks, it's pretty much the low tide at the moment. Sometimes the tide gets so high we don't fit through this bridge. We have to wait for the tide to drop because we won't fit through. That's how high the tide goes. Well done to the ladies. However, ladies, don't get too carried away. There was a man in charge. He was in charge of making the tea, and that's it. As we go through the bridge, look right. You'll see the most ahead of us now, just through the bridges, is the London Eye. The London Eye has 32 pods, not a random number. 32 pods for the 32 boroughs of London. At the very top, you can see all of London, hence its name, the London Eye. The London Eye was only meant to be here for 5 years. That was the original lease and contract. But they quickly figured out that on a busy day, the London Eye can make £250,000 in revenue. Everyone does, unfortunately, have to leave us. This boat no gals out of service, so Mikey can go to the pub and I can go to bed. If you're leaving us here, please make sure you take all your belongings with you. Your phones, your keys, your wallets. Please take your children with you. People keep leaving their children on the boat. I've now any single ladies, you can put your telephone number in that bucket for Mikey. If you're wondering what happens to the money you spend and put in that bucket, it does go to us, your crew, and Mikey will be spending it in the pub this evening, where all of the best researchers ever.
Go. And then आप मेरी तरफ देखो. इधर को turn करना. We came in this boat. You like the boat ride?
Yes, that's a nice car.
Yeah.
I like it.
आदम आपने आ जाना बीच में. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੱਧਰ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਰੋ ਹੁਣ. ਇੱਧਰ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਰੋ ਨਾ ਵੋਕ ਕਰੋ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ. Turn around, turn around. चलो. You like Parliament House? Are you enjoying Parliament House?
We had 5, so that's why everyone was gas. But we did well, I think. There were some spells where we were knocking it about pretty well.
The favorite London's most famous fish and chips.